So we can get some information from the floor selection screen, other than just what floor it is. The crossover to the right shows us how many enemies we've killed, and we can see the number of ammo that's both on the floor and what has been opened on the floor. So we can tell that basement floor isn't going to be a normal dungeon floor, from the fact that it doesn't have any ammo on it. Oh, too spooky. So we don't want them to approach when we're out of our speed bar. There we go. Oh, and I'm not going to pick that stuff up, because here's an elite. Here's our first sort of boss, but where did you come from? Oh yes, this game also has DDR minigames. I want to try to go for getting it exactly in the center there, because we get something super good if we do that. Not all boss fights are like this, just special ones. Cool! Why does it circle when it's X for attack? Oh yes, doing it perfectly gives you an extra special item. There is a pearl, which is really good. First, we just want to upgrade our dagger first, since we got that filled out before that started. But gems are by and far the best upgrade items because they increase several things. So here, it increases its endurance, so it'll lose weapon HP less quickly. Increases thunder, which gives us that element. It also gives us 10 to anti-undead. So it makes sense that we got that for beating a skeleton. Oh. Pick it up, and we haven't managed to get the stuff that I dropped earlier. And we also got power up powder, which gives us a free level on one of our weapons. And the key. I'm not going to bother using the power up powder on the dagger we have, since that's a bit of a waste. I guess we still have our weapon HP, our weapon restore powder, rather. So I think we can manage to go at least one more floor. Ugh. I'd have taken a break if I knew I was going to have to listen to you again. No, I'm not, because charge, it's X is swing. X is swing. Circle is to target onto enemies. You hold down X for the charge attack. I avoid using charge attack because it eats through weapon HP real fast. Yeah, certain weapons have hard caps on what their stats can be. So even if I spend the entire game upgrading just a dagger, it's still going to be worse than most of the weapons I get later on, just because the hard caps are so low. Getting a weapon to +5 will let you break it off into a synth sphere, which gives you 60% of all of its stats that you can stick it into a weapon. A weapon can only hold one synth sphere at a time, which is why one of those slots whenever I go into the dagger information screen is blue. That's the one that you can put a synth sphere in. You're almost always going to immediately upgrade it with the synth sphere in it, so that way it can stay in there. So chances are your synth spheres aren't going to last very long anyway. Yeah, I probably should have put that in there. Unfortunately, you can't just attack enemies from the spring, since that's what it pops up whenever I hit the X button. Let's see. I'm going to avoid attacking any of these statues. I'll have to go back and kill them if I don't get the key drop from someone else. But I'd rather not risk running out of weapon HP right now. He's kind of in our way, so we're going to try giving this a shot. Oh! He blocked just as soon as I threw it. What a waste. Hey, we actually didn't get poisoned that time. Gaffer's Buggy, that's another building. We're actually not going to put that down right away. We're going to cheese the game a little bit with that. And also there's something that we'll miss out on if we put it down right now. Alright, looks like that's a dead end. Okay, I guess we'll give the statue a try since I don't want to backtrack all the way over here again. What are you doing? That one came a little bit fast. Okay, I should be able to hit him once more without risk. You're more likely to hear the emergency beeping for having your weapon HP below. Okay, we should have picked repair, not upgrade. Than you are for having low health. His windup is so long, it's really easy to catch him in it. I'm surprised those earlier attacks hit me, to be honest. Okay. I will show off the charge attack once. Doesn't even do that much more damage. And if you didn't notice, it also eats up additional weapon HP just for using it. So if I use it right now and just swung in the air, it would drain some of it. Alright, we at least got the key, so I don't need to worry about finding any more statues. House in the center of the street. Oh man, should I build a rune to look like Shepherd's Glen? I thought he dropped something. Oh well. A gooey peach. This is another throwable item. God damn it, why am I getting hit by that? See, no reason not to use bread. But it puts the gooey effect on enemies. But you can also use it on yourself to give yourself the gooey effect. I don't know why you'd want to do that. Yeah, there's Stonebreaker. Nah, this is fine for now. Wow, a lot of stuff in here. Thunder, that's, I believe, the weapon upgrade that gives you Thunder Element. Let's see, we got Claude, another villager. Llama, it is technically a villager? Animals have the same round salt as human villagers, and another amount of river. Alright, we should be good on this floor. Okay, and everything's topped off. The game does have a day-night cycle. It mostly affects certain villagers. Oh, what's the phrase I'm looking for? Habits? No, patterns. Like certain characters, if you go to do their event, but it's night, they might be asleep. During the day, they're more likely to wander around. That sort of thing. Okay, I guess we'll have our house just hanging out over here. Should be fine for now. The llama is actually our llama. We'll just have it sitting there. See, yep, that's a keg that goes right there. Like I said, we're not going to mess with Gaffer's buggy right now. Let's see if we can find some stuff at our place. Llama, tell me how to rebuild our house, because I don't remember. And it looks like nothing really popped in here yet. But we can at least check out that windmill we made. It's a pretty minor thing, the windmills. At least these smaller ones. But sometimes treasure chests like to pop around them. Oh, looks like nothing. Alright, let's go ahead and save and head down to the dungeon again. It's weird how you hear roosters because I don't remember getting any out of any atma. Like, it was pretty clear that everything went into this stuff. Cat. Oh, it's challenging me. After the cat. Let's see, I guess I could show this off at some point. Not really gonna get that much use out of it anyway. Actually, let's go this way. There we go. See, it moves a little bit slower now. Mysterious shenanigans. Well, there's a key at least. I don't believe the cabin is an actual building, but rather something you add on. I think a better translation for it might have been garage, although that's kind of anachronistic. What year is it supposed to be anyway? It's just general fantasy. There's a car hold. I don't want to deal with the statues right now. I'm ill-equipped and not in the right frame of mind, and I already have the key. Alright, just make a lap around this area. Just grab all the goodies. Old Gaffer. Might also need to be Old Gaffer. But he's another villager. Alright, Paige's house, another building. Alright, magic crystal. Wheel, another building part. Speed +2, which is a stat increase for your weapons. Speed isn't that great. Like, extreme low to extremely high speed you might see difference, but it's not as big of a difference as, say, getting an increase of an attack that makes it so enemies take 3 hits instead of 2. And here we have our first mimic. Any treasure chest can be a mimic. They are also similar to rock and metal enemies in how hard they are, especially when they guard. Carrot, that's another type of fishing bait. I don't want it. If you manage to get the map and magic crystal early on, you can actually plug your way through the floor rather than just start backtracking the entire way. Mimics are rough. In fact, Mimic is an entire monster class. We will eventually get Mimic Breakers. Renee, another villager. I think I cancelled my attack animation there somehow. Alright, same as before. Take all our stuff out of it, upgrade it, put it all back. We'll put the Stonebreaker in it for now. Those extra few points of damage really help out with the statues at this point in the game. Where did you come from? Let's see, is this another bat over here? Yes, it is. I thought this was the only bat in here. But I wanted to beat it and then take the antidote drink so that way I didn't get poisoned, heal up, and immediately get poisoned again. Pike's another villager. And we got another length of road. Alright, and that clears out this floor. We're making good progress overall. Okay, what all we have this time? See, Pike, which lives in Paige's house. We'll put it right there for right now. And Renee in my house. Let's see, we can go ahead and put those roads down as well. Alright, so Pike is going to want to be near the fishing pond. And even though the wheel is for Gaffer's buggy, Pike needs it. So go ahead and put all that there. I'll also go ahead and move him over closer to the river. See, is that good enough for him? Oh, I guess it must be. Let's see, items. Beast Buster for more monstrous enemies such as those dashers. I wouldn't really say animals because there aren't that many that are like that. Are you okay, cat? I'll take. Figaro, please. I don't know how bad that is on the mic. I might have to mute you out. Yeah, we can also go in first-person mode inside buildings. I guess I really wanted to show off the improved graphics of the PS2. So we can get most of it together. We're still missing something, or rather someone. Also, it's not super clear on which direction east is. I just gotta finish the building and then just kind of spin it around until she's happy with it. But for now, we need more stuff, so back to the dungeons.